This is KT Bradford, and we're here at the BlackBerry Experience taking a look at the other phone that was announced today, the BlackBerry Q10. And we're not going to be seeing this one until April, so it's quite a bit of a wait. But this is a more traditional-looking BlackBerry because it has the keyboard down there, physical keyboard. But in terms of how BlackBerry 10 works, it is very similar to what's going on with the Z10. So first of all, there used to be a row here above the keys. What happened to that row?
So the row was taken away because this is all gesture-based now. So it's easier to use where it's about gesture and it's not about hopping in and out and going to a home screen. As a result, we removed that row of keys and replaced it with yet a larger screen. Okay. So a 3.1-inch screen. And then as you see, the keyboard is also redesigned too compared to, say, the bulb. As a result, we have larger keys. We have a straight across as opposed to the curved keyboard. And then we have larger frets in between each row. What does that really mean for the consumer? Is it means that their typing experience is going to be even better than it's ever been on BlackBerry, as good as it was on the bulb.
Nice.
From a design standpoint, we have stainless steel all around the device, and we have glass weave on the back.
Okay.
So it makes the experience still durable, but yet a really light, easy to hold, feels perfect in your hand experience. From a user interface perspective, it's going to be very much the same as the Z10. So the gestures will be the same. Swiping up from the bottom is the same. Being in an app and being able to swipe from the bottom and peek at your unread messages, and either swiping back down and ignoring them for now, or swiping up and then over to the right to actually get into your hub to see all of your messages. So the experience between the Z and the Q will be very similar. The big differences will be the screen size and resolution, as well as the integration of a keyboard.
Okay.
So the bottom line is we have both types of customers covered, whether they like a physical keyboard or whether they like just a larger touch screen with a virtual keyboard.
Nice. And can you give us a little demo of how the keyboard works? Because even though there is a physical keyboard here, the software that is behind the predictive text is still active on this, correct?
Sure, absolutely. So with the keyboard, the experience is still very similar. So just like a regular BlackBerry keyboard, I can type. But like the Z10, I have the next word prediction. Instead of flicking into the screen in this case, I'm just tapping.
Okay. Nice. And again, this is going to get to know like the words that you use most commonly, and then that is going to drive what predictions it shows you as you type.
Absolutely. So it learns and it's adaptive. So everybody's keyboard is going to be their own specific keyboard.
Nice.
So the more you use it, the more it gets to know you, which means the easier and the faster you'll be able to type. So your keyboard will be different from the other person's, which will be different from the other person. So this isn't a one-size-fits-all approach with the keyboard. Everybody gets their own unique experience the more they use their device.
Okay. And can we just take a look at the interface again, just to very quickly swipe through? As you said,
sure.
It's very much the same as the Z10.
Yeah, the gestures are the same, so I'm still swiping across all my application rows and columns. And then this is my active frames. So this shows me all of the different applications that are currently open. And I can just quickly click the X to close an app. I can have up to 8 open at a time. And what's great about this is these apps aren't necessarily paused in the background. Maybe the video would be, but depending on the app will continue to run even though it's minimized like this. When I'm within an application, I can do a quick swipe up from the bottom and see what messages I need to pay attention to. If I don't really care about it, I can swipe back down. If I do, I can swipe up and then over to the right, back into my hub, and look at all of my messages. Or I can break it down by specific type of message. So I can see them all at once, or I can go just to Facebook messages, just to my email, just to my Twitter, LinkedIn, text messages, etc.
Great. All right. So this has been our first look at the BlackBerry Q10. We're not going to be seeing it in person again until April, and we can't wait. But this looks like a really good option for those BlackBerry lovers who are totally into the physical keyboard. This is KT Bradford with Digital Trends.
Perfect.